The ultimate fishing experience is brought to you by Lund Boats. This week on the ultimate fishing experience, it's all about passing on the passion of fishing to the next generation. Every avid angler can tell you a different story on how they got hooked on fishing. In most cases, it was instilled in them at an early age by a mom, dad, or grandparent. For others, it was a deep desire for adventure shared down at the local creek with the best of buds.
Kiss him. Oh, no, hey, I'm not kissing. Oh, gross. Oh, yeah.
However you got your start, chances are it was fueled by success. Catching that first bluegill often leads to the pursuit of a big bass, and then dreams of a monster muskie. For many would-be anglers, all that's needed is the opportunity to experience that first tug on the line.
Oh, here it comes.
We join Jim Edlund, along with daughters Lucia and Mae, as he explains kid-friendly tactics for fishing success. So it's time to load the boat with tackle, baits, patience, and munchies. And let the giggling begin.
Peace out.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Gramps.
Nice thing about Otter Tail County growing up here is, well, my parents owned a bait shop right on West Battle Lake called Rainbow Bait. And it was a really cool way to grow up. We had a dock across the street from the bait shop. When I was about 8 years old, he gave me a little Lund 14 foot, and he put 100 feet of rope to the front of it, tied it to the dock, and with oars, put a life jacket on me, my fishing gear, said go out and catch fish out the cabbage bed. And the next year, he took the rope off, and so I could row out and fish. And then when I was 10 or 11, he put a 9.9 on the back, and then I had access to quite a few lakes that were connected. It was pretty awesome. And that old Lund, I still have it. And I still have the 9.9, and I love that boat for dumping off of dirt roads or taking the kids fishing in some of these places where you got to drive through a pasture to put the boat in. But what we're doing today is a little bit different. Mid-June, water's warmed up. We're looking at about 70 degrees. And still maybe find a few panfish shallow and some bass. Those fish are moving out to the weed beds and the weed lines, deeper weed edges. I imagine we'll find fish in a lot of different places, from shallow to a little bit deeper. It'll be fun. The thing is with taking kids fishing, when you take them fishing, it's their trip, not yours. And I learned that pretty early on. You take them out and you want to fish like you're at a bass elite event or in a walleye tournament. You're staring at your graph. That's no fun for kids. Kids want to get on a bite. They want to catch fish, and even when they're catching a ton of fish, they might want to take a break, have a sandwich, go swimming, whatever. So the key is to be patient and to just roll with it. Let the kids tell you what they want to do, because you can burn them out real quick, and then you kind of miss your opportunity on a future fishing partner. So let them go at their own pace. Okay, first fish, most fish, biggest fish, $1. Whoa! Okay, good job bringing it in.
Let out some
Yep,
line.
let out a little line. Good job.
Oh, you so
Yep.
helped me.
Okay, now swing it into the boat.
Lucia, you're on top of my line. No,
Okay, you're
not.
good. Oh, and you got off.
Oh, he got off. Does that still count as...
Unfortunately, no.
Ah.
It's okay. We'll catch another one. Here, let me see it.
No!
That was a nice crappie too, Mae.
Closed captioning brought to you by Mercury Marine, #1 on the water.
I have one.
Oh, Lucia's got one. All right.
I think
Hang
that's
on.
the
Take
same
your
one
time.
as me.
Take your time.
Whoa. Whoa, it's rocking.
Okay,
Is
take
it
your
a
time,
pike?
hon. Good job. Take your time. Wow. Oh, nice fish. Hey, what's that? Okay, let out a little line, hon.
Oh no, it's one
Good job.
snake. No.
Well, that's the biggest fish so far.
Yay.
Your sister's got $1.
I got me $1. I'm gonna catch a bass that's bigger than that. There's one reason why I don't like northern pikes. Because when you catch them, it seems like they always swallow your bait, and then you have to go through their gills and get it. You can't go through its mouth because they have teeth. You have to go through their gills.
I forgot to tell you guys that today I brought my fishing jacket from when I was a kid, when I was your age. And whoever catches a fish gets to wear it, stay warmer.
Yes.
And then when the next person catches a fish, she gets to wear it. Okay, let's release that.
Yay,
That guy.
bye-bye. Swamp.
Good job. When I was your age, 9 years old, I wanted one of these cool patch jackets like all the pro guys wore in the early and mid 80s. And so my dad and mom said, well, if you want to get a bunch of patches, you need to write nice letters to all the people at the fishing companies, and they'll send you a patch maybe. And so I did that. I wrote a letter to John Peterson at Northland. I wrote a letter to the guys at Mann's Bait Company, to Berkeley Trilene, and
I have a big one.
oh, we got a fish
no,
on.
It's not a big one. Let's
You caught the biggest fish so far, Lucia. You get to wear the jacket.
and relax.
Yeah, you can take a little break.
Yeah.
Put on the jacket.
And eat some of your beef jerky.
Is that warm?
Did you wear it to school?
I think I did.
Did everyone compliment on it?
No, they just thought I was kind of a weird fishing kid, but that's okay. You know, when you're fishing with kids, you know, simplicity is key. You want to catch fish, you want to have fun, but nothing should be too complicated. So when fishing panfish, I mean, starting at the most basic, it's a fixed float rig. I mean, it's as simple as a bobber. Could be like this small fixed float here, down to a hook or a jig and a piece of plastic or meat. Adjust your depth, catches fish from spring through fall. Moving down from there, as fish move out deeper from spring, and you get them on the edge of the weed lines and then over some offshore structure like rock piles and all kinds of stuff out in deeper water, you want to move to a slip bobber. And so that's as simple as a jig head and a plain hook, a swivel, a split shot, slip float, and a slip knot. Moving from there, another thing that's fun for kids, especially in the spring when crappies and bluegills are in the shallow, is using a longer rod like this 9, 10, even 11-foot rod, which harkens back to the days of the cane poles. Little bitty jig, 4, 6, 8-pound test, depending the kind of vegetation you're around, and you'll catch lots of panfish. Now, when you're trying to find fish, the two things that I've typically relied on when trolling around with the, with the trolling motor and looking for fish is an old-fashioned beetle spin, which you can take any jig head and a piece of plastic and a hairpin spinner like this. Along those lines, micro cranks. This is a mini shad ultralight series from Rapala. This is a deadly crankbait. And now bass fishing with kids can be somewhat of a challenge, especially until they get to be 10, 11, 12 years old and are really good with casting and retrieving. But one thing that always catches fish is a wacky rigged plastic worm. What's the Senko basically. I've gone a step farther with kids and I use a circle hook. Okay, and what that circle hook does is even if they set their rod down or if they see a bird, they lose their attention, it's sinking, and all of a sudden the fish runs away with it. If they don't set the hook, typically the fish is going to set itself. Lastly is the old Johnson silver minnow, and typically with a little bit heavier line, either a super line or a heavier mono. This fish was just something as simple as a curly tail grub on the back. Slides through the weeds, you don't have to worry about kids getting hung up. Catches bass, catches pike, a whole lot of fun, and kids stay snag free. So there are 5 setups for panfish, 2 for bass. Hopefully they'll help you catch more fish with your kids this year.
Oh! No!
That was a nice crappie too, Mae. Oh, Mae, Dad caught it.
No, you didn't. It's gonna get off. It will get off.
Oh, another eater. Perfect for the frying pan.
Let him go by mine.
You know what? Everybody wins. Everybody wins today. They're right below the boat, guys.
Okay.
Right below the boat. Right on the edge of that shrubbery.
crappie. Crappie. A crappie
paper mouth.
A crappie crappie. Dad, I got
Oh, we
one.
got a double header. Oh, whose is bigger? Reel yours in.
Okay.
And start. Oh, look at this one. Oh, no, hang on. We got to hold it next to Lucia's. Lucia's is bigger. Okay, now that we've caught a bunch of crappies, a few bluegills, panfish fun. Who wants to go catch some bass? Oh, let's go catch some bass. Hey, we've had a really good time fishing today out of the Lund Rebel 1750 XS. It's a fantastic boat, incredibly fishable. It's got a lot of cool features. First of all, you got a ton of storage for all the stuff that a family needs: cooler, rain gear, tackle, all that stuff. It's got rod lockers in the center of the boat and along the side, which is fantastic. Keep everything from getting broken. It's got good get up and go. It's quick. It's got this 4-stroke Mercury 90 horse, purrs like a kitten. And you've got this big casting platform, which is great for multi-species fishing. You've got a casting platform in the back that actually flips over, and as you can see, my daughters are sitting in the back, which means with the pedestals, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up here, 7 places for a seat. This is a cool boat. It's got a small footprint, fishes like a giant multi-species rig. A very cool family fishing and fun boat. You got one? You got one. Mae's got one. All right, Mae. What do you got, Mae? Here, I'm reeling in. You got a bass. Whoa! Getting kids involved in fishing. I was lucky when I grew up. My parents took me fishing. I grew up here in Minnesota. These guys start fishing when they're young. You know, they're using some spinning outfits. You know, some middle-priced rods and some high-end stuff too. That's mine because everything's gotten tangled up today. But you don't need fancy gear. You know, a couple spin cast rods, an ugly stick, you know, and you can have a heck of a lot of fun. Fixed bobbers, bag of plastics. It's a lot of fun. All right, Mae. Okay, hang on. Okay, hang on. Yeah. Okay, you're doing a great job. Don't rush it. Cast over there, Lucia. Ooh, you've got a big pike. Whoa! What do you call those pike? Okay. 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 Bring it. Yeah. Let her run. Nice job fighting that fish, Mae. Same thing on the. You know, everything will eat. Yeah. Nice job, Mae.
Dad, is this the biggest one?
I think you guys have a tie. Nice job, kid.
So I get $2 and Lucia gets like $5.
We all get ice cream.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Bye-bye.
Oh, look at that.
Bye,
What a blast, man. Mae, oh, nice bass. Nice bass. Okay, you go in the back of the boat.
Let him run.
Yep, let him run. Here's your rod, Lucia. Bass fishing is a lot of fun. You know, pan fishing, bass for kids. It's the #1 sport fish in America, largemouth bass. And a lot of these lakes that have panfish also have good bass. I'll tell you. Oh, nice fish. Over here. A boat. Oh, it got off. Well, that's quick catch and release. But getting kids involved in fishing, panfish, bass. Like I said, they're using spinning gear, but spin cast outfits, something like an ugly stick. I started on a Zebco 33 when I was a kid. You can do it inexpensively. Something that we're doing actually is kids fishing clinics. An organization called fishingsfuture.org was started in Texas, South Padre Island, by a guy named Shane Wilson. Last year, our organization worked with 100,000 kids across the country, a lot of urban kids and a lot of kids of single-parent households, to get them out on the water, teach them knots, fish identification, biology, to be environmentally conscious, good stewardship. And this year, we anticipate reaching 250,000 kids and parents across the country. Fishingsfuture.org. So even if you don't have kids of your own and you want to get involved with getting kids out on the water, check us out on the website. You can do it.
Oh, here it comes. All right. Fight the power. Yeah. Good job. That's Dad. Nice job, Lucia. Want to hold that one? Nice fish.
I'm gonna name you.
You gonna kiss him?
Bye bye.
Hey, the 1750 Rebel XS has a 90 horse 4-stroke Mercury. It's got a 4-bladed prop, a Spitfire, which is great for increasing hole shot, also good for trolling, but some guys prefer a propeller with 3 blades. Let's check out the difference between the two and you can decide for yourself.
To test out how each prop performs, we'll be running a 3-bladed 18-pitch Vengeance prop and a 4-bladed 17-pitch Trophy Plus prop. Both stainless steel on a 1775 Lund Pro Guide with 3 guys in the boat. We'll be examining 4 performance characteristics of both. Slowest trolling speed, the time it takes to get the boat on plane, top end speed, and RPMs at top end speed. First, we tested the 3-bladed Mercury Vengeance. The slowest trolling speed, according to the GPS, was around 1.9 miles per hour. The time it took to get the boat on plane was approximately 12.3 seconds. Top end speed was 35.6 miles per hour, and RPMs at top end speed was 5,770. Next, we put on the 4-bladed Mercury Trophy Plus. Our findings were, the slowest trolling speed was around 1.6 miles per hour. The time it took to get the boat on plane was approximately 11.2 seconds. Top end speed was 37.3 miles per hour, and RPMs at top end speed was 5,400. The side-by-side comparison under these conditions shows that the 4-bladed prop had slightly higher top end speed at lower RPMs, a faster hole shot, and slower trolling speed, and as an added bonus, lower RPMs at cruising speed, which gave us better fuel economy and better boat handling.
You got another bass, Lucia? Oh, acrobat! Woo! Listen, pulling that drag. Okay. Oh, nice. Get it in here. Good job. On the wacky worm with the circle hook. Not a giant guy, but a pretty guy. A beautiful little girl. You want to let her go? Okay. Why do we release these bass?
So they can have babies.
Yeah, so they can have babies. Nice job. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is a good one, guys. Last spot of the day. This is so much fun. Yeah, it came right out of the, oh, the pretty fish. Yeah, that's the bass. Look at that, guys. There we go. Super effective. That one's been caught a few times. Look at his mouth, guys. That's why it's important that you carry a pliers, and this actually illustrates why we're using circle hook. He's been caught he's been caught a few times. Oh, Mae's got one. Let's get this one back in the water. Nice job, Mae. He's gonna jump. Oh, nice fish, Mae. Mae, yeah, bring it over the boat. Nice job. Nice job, Mae.
Biggest fish, right?
That's it. Oh, it's a good one. Nice job.
I'm not, is this a girl?
Well, kind of hard to tell. Let's release it.
Fish peed on the boat, remember, Dad?
Yeah, that was pretty cool. They'll do that. Nice job, Mae. High fives. Tell you what, panfish and bass in the same day, you know, with some really simple rigging, from slip floats to small jigs, fixed floats, live bait, wacky worms are working today. With kids, it's fantastic. Out of a boat like the Rebel 1750 XS. Later on, we can go tubing if we want. But Dad's having fun, kids are having fun, family's having fun, and that's awesome in my book. All right, let's go home. Let's get some ice cream. Granny's pantry. Here, you want to throw them in a live well, or we got enough? You want to let them go, or you want to keep them? Up to you.
Can I kiss them?
You can kiss them. Okay.
I'm gonna look in his mouth and see if he has cavities.
No cavities, probably.
Okay.
Okay. You gonna let him go?
Bye-bye. I'm gonna name you Nemo.
All right, bye, Nemo.
Bye, Nemo.
Good job. High five.
Nemo's
Nice job.
gone.
Thanks for joining us. If you'd like more information, check out lundboats.com or these other online outlets.